Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. The leveling Lamar squad is now a god squad. 96 overall Lamar Jackson with 94 speed, 96 teammates across the board, including a 97 Kyle Juszczyk to balance out the team overall, since I believe we only have, quote-unquote, only have a 95 overall punter. Look at the teammates flanking Lamar Jackson today. Megatron, can't guard Mike, Amari Cooper. On the defensive side of the ball, Polamalu, Minka Fitzpatrick, MUT Squads. You casually got the likes of Julius Peppers and George Kittle, who are throw-ins on this team. This is a far cry from where we started the series off with the 76 overall Lamar Jackson and the 76 overall team. Since then, we've won a lot of games. Of course, the only way to level up our Lamar Jackson and the rest of his teammates in this series is by winning online head-to-head games with the team that was normally not good, but now this team is very good, and this team is definitely better than the team our opponent is fielding today. And the team our opponent is fielding today is worse than most of the teams we've gone against in this leveling Lamar series, which is perplexing. Like, how is it now that our team is good, we keep matching up against these trash squads as Polamalu, for the time being, has the ball and has a touchdown? I hope that play stands right there, because that was definitely fluky, and it does. A forced fumble and a touchdown recovery by Troy Polamalu. This one might be ending quickly. So yeah, I mean, if anything, this just proves that the matchmaking is absolutely botched in Madden, and they just match up like trash teams with god squads sometimes in these head-to-head matchups, though. My guy tried to do what he can. He does have his own Lamar Jackson. He's got DK Metcalf, but unfortunately there, he's got no one open, trying to set up the screen to CJ2K. Second down, Jackson! Oh, wow. That probably should have been picked off by Ryan Shazier. Instead, third down, blitz, middle. Oh, Jackson finds Troy Polamalu, and Troy Polamalu is about to find the end zone for the second time in the first minute of this game. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar, because you will not get away with it, especially when Troy Polamalu is lurking, all right? That is my guy. You know, when Troy P is on the field, we're trying to make some noise. So far, so good, and Lamar hasn't even stepped on the field, man. Like, leveling Lamar, and Lamar Jackson hasn't done a single thing yet. We got Polamalu lit up, getting the interception once again, and nothing but green grass to get a third touchdown in the first minute and 8 seconds of this game. And the only 68 seconds of this game, because my opponent is done. That is it. A hat trick for Troy Polamalu, and he's done. I mean, hey, yeah, might as well quit then. You got no chance if that's the way your first minute of the game goes. A one-man takeover show by Troy Polamalu is not enough, though. So we're going to go into another game with the 96 Lamar, 96 overall team, which is what I said we should have done with the 94 team. So I guess lesson learned, we'll try to, wow, okay, get another win. Maybe play another game after this, because we're getting handed a cupcake schedule right now. You got to be kidding me. Like I said, these are the matchups I would have relished with, like, the 82 overall team when we were dropping games. And here we are with the 96 squad going against a team whose top 3 consist of free cards. Yeah, EA, way to really give us a challenge here. Third down and 10. Mahomes in trouble, and down he goes very predictably. We got Julius Peppers as a superstar. We had to make MUT Squads a superstar. And then, of course, Troy Polamalu, fourth down. Hail Mary. Why not, I guess? And that's going to be intercepted. Why not? By Troy Polamalu. I would have much preferred that be incomplete, but Troy P trying to do his thing, maybe got a pick 6, running the wrong way and eventually tackled. So we actually lose field position by getting the interception, but I mean, this game may not last long, judging by the team my opponent has. Let's see if he can pull off his own leveling Lamar's magic. Maybe not, because our Lamar Jackson is pretty good, and we're pretty good at using Lamar Jackson. Look at him go all the way for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson with 94 speed with the escape artist. The full package really coming together now, and this is what happens when you give us a 96 overall Lamar Jackson and a 96 overall team, as we have MUT Squads getting the recovery. Mook in the end zone for the touchdown. Hey, for once, Troy Polamalu isn't the one ending a defensive drive, so that's something different, I suppose. But otherwise, same old, same old. We're about to blow this dude out the gym if the game keeps going the way it is. Polamalu lit up, man, double cover, just chucking it. Oh man, these dudes are just praying to DK Metcalf right now, and their prayers are not being answered. Mahomes, hey, why not? Fire it downfield one more time in coverage! Yeah, keep on doing that, because that's been working so far. This time it's Tre'Davious White with the interception. White on the return, trying to get something sticky going. Not too much, but that is going to be the way this game ends as well. So, yeah. I want to at least play until we match up against a team that's not, like, way below ours in, like, talent-wise, you know? Like, let's just match up against a God Squad, man. Just throw me a God Squad. Yeah, there we go. 99 Mahomes, 98 Hill powered up, 99 Dickerson. Sure, I'll take it. Let's get ourselves a real matchup this time around. When we do get ball to start first, so we'll get to see a bit of Lamar Jackson to start off. So far, all we've seen is the defense. So, here we go. Calvin Johnson. Let's really see what these boys are made of. And the only time we were on offense, Lamar Jackson just ended the drive by himself. So, let's see, you know, what some of these weapons can do around Lamar. Like Michael Thomas making the catch, gain at 22 yards. Next play, Lamar Jackson, only a 3-man rush, quarterback spy in the middle, so we got to make a read here eventually. Maybe in the next 5 minutes if the rush never comes. Chilling, finally firing downfield. That ball definitely sailed a little bit away from Michael Thomas, nearly in traffic instead. Read option for Lamar Jackson, but Pat Tillman not going to let that fly. That would have been a big gain that we got by Tillman. Instead, it's third down, 5 wide. Quick pass, intercepted by Brian Dawkins, trying to thread the needle. Instead, it's Dawkins staying in bounds and all the way for the touchdown. Okay, we officially have ourselves a game. Maybe more of a game than I would have liked, since we just spotted this dude 7 points pretty much by throwing the pick 6 right there. So time to get our heads out of our butts, I suppose, and get ready to play a real game of Madden after what was a pretty leisure start to the day. Okay, Calvin Johnson. Megatron, one of our superstars on the offensive end, along with Amari Cooper, so we'll definitely try to get those two receivers involved, but, you know, we'll definitely get Mike his touches along the way. And Lamar Jackson running the ball is still going to be a part of this offense. If we're not going to heavily abuse it the way we've done so far in the series, just to avoid doing, you know, the QB blast stuff the entire game, but, you know, we'll have to go to it at some point. Right? Oh, Lamar trying to zip it in there, but good coverage, denying Amari Cooper. Third down, here is Jackson. My opponent continues to go coverage defense, so we got to find a way to solve this eventually. And maybe Calvin Johnson down the seams is it, with Calvin Johnson having slot-o-matic. Oh, Lamar Jackson in trouble. Calvin, I believe, also has streak specialist to our advantage. Second down, one more time. 3-man rush, quarterback spy. Got to make a read. Nothing really open here. We had a lot of checkdowns on the field, but they're all pretty covered. Running back's the only one open. He only gets a gain of 2 yards. Third down, Lamar Jackson from the 20-yard line, looking, and now looking to take off, and he loses the ball instead. Just trying to see what we could do. Maybe try to swerve the quarterback spy, and Lamar coughs up the football. At the very least, 3 points on the board were waiting for us, and instead we turn it over. So this has not been a good start, to say the least. Third down 2 here for my opponent, and he just gets the snap off, going coverage. Mahomes with a rubber ducky, and that's going to be intercepted by Jason Sehorn, the former New York Giant, taking the ball to the 24-yard line. So for the moment, crisis averted, because this game could have really turned upside down for us. Instead, first down and goal at the 8. Megatron! Oh, wow, is Calvin Johnson having a dominant start to this game, at least in the first quarter, getting the touchdown. My opponent's definitely going to have to watch those Calvin passes down the seam, because that's pretty much been our, you know, moneymaker so far in this one. And now let's see if we can play some defense. We haven't really been testing the defense so far. That entire first quarter, we were on offense. We threw a pick 6. He had like one set of downs and threw an interception on the ducky. So let's see what his offense is really all about. Right now, it looks like he wants to sling this rock with Patrick Mahomes. He's got Dickerson in the backfield, but Mahomes is the guy right now as Dickerson. You're not going to get away from Luke Kuechly. Ryan Shazier, too, helping now. So now it's going to be a third down and long. Great opportunity for us to get a stop. Once again, my opponent setting up the running back to the other side, and we're just going to go coverage if he keeps on doing that. He's only got 2 people on a route, and yeah, that's not going to work. Grady Jarrett with the sack. 4th down and 20, no huddle. Okay, I like this. He's going for it, and we send the blitz. It's picked up. Nothing really open. Just chucking it, and it's caught by Tyreek Hill. Oh, Hill gets the touchdown. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting that worked. You know, that's why I can never take Madden seriously, especially these like later Maddens that come out the past couple of years. Like, the hell was I supposed to do about that? I went for the SWAT as well, as Randy Moss goes for the juke move. Speeding away is Moss. wide receiver number 4 on the depth chart, just so we can have some new blood out here instead of just using Moss. Oh, I want to try out some guys like Cooper and Michael Thomas, and I definitely want to try out Lamar Jackson, setting up a goal-to-go opportunity, and one more time coverage defense. But look at Lamar Jackson using his legs and finding the open man, Michael Thomas, who is definitely... You can't guard Mike when you're not guarding him with anybody, so we'll take that. We'll take the touchdown. But that was all Lamar Jackson at the end of the day, as Eric Dickerson busting off a huge run, getting away from Kuechly. It's up to Seahorn to stop him, and Seahorn at least brings the rest of the brigade to bring him down. But here's my opponent quickly on the move, setting himself up at the 1-yard line, and it looks like he's QB sneaking with Mahomes, untouched for the touchdown, and my opponent puts up more points on the board. 21 first half points given up, and man, I feel like, you know, that one drive, like, whatever, Eric Dickerson gets the big run, but otherwise, I feel like we've been playing pretty well. We're kind of just shooting ourselves in the foot, maybe getting a bad break or two, but we're only down by 7, so that's the good news. Like, as bad as I feel like this game is going, like, we have the ball here, a chance to put up points, maybe tie the game before the end of the first half, do our thing, out route Cooper. Oh, Cooper with the diving catch means he does not get out of bounds. Thankfully, in MUT, you know, there is no runoff or God knows what reason. Like, that just defies football, but whatever. 2nd down and 5, Lamar Jackson actually gets out of bounds right there. A gain of 1 yard, but more importantly, stops the clock. Oh, but Lamar loses the ball once again. One of the offensive linemen actually swatted the ball. It's not going to be a first down. 4th and 7, going for it from our own 41-yard line. This is a bit of a desperate move. Playmaker afield from Amari Cooper. That was beautiful. That was the first time I've used the playmaker all year with a receiver that had the superstar ability. That was pretty dirty, so I tried it again on the next play and probably focused on it a bit too heavy. Nonetheless, you know, 10 seconds left, only 1 timeout. There wasn't much for us to do in that situation. I'd love to just get 3 points right here. Unlike that one drive when we fumble with Lamar Jackson, just get our points and go into halftime. We'll try to get one big run here with Eric Dickerson. He might just get it. Watch out, Dickerson. It looked a bit dangerous there, but we will go into the first half down by 4 points. Now, since we had such a bad start and we spotted the guy 7 points, he does get ball to start the second half, and he should have given it us to... Oh, come on, man. Bad timing, ball hawk. Come on, man. Let me just get that ball from you one time. Thankfully, we shut down the run. It's 3rd down and 9. My opponent put his hands in the cookie jar, and he got away with it there. Only 3 on the route on 3rd down. He's trying his luck with Tyreek Hill again. This time, we go for the swat, and we actually get an animation. Thank you. My opponent going for it on 4th down once again here, and dumping it down quickly to Eric Dickerson. But Luke Kuechly is there for the monster hit and the turnover on downs. And just like that, we've got the momentum. We've got Lamar Jackson inside, setting us up in the red zone, though at this point, I want a touchdown. I want to go end zone, but he covers it pretty well with Levante David. Raheem Mostert, not a bad check down option. Getting a bit jiggy out there, getting us to the 11-yard line. Next play, Jackson on the option. He's keeping, and he's scoring. Stripped way after he crosses the plane and gets the touchdown. And the PAT up and good to give us a 3-point lead. After the way this game has gone, after the fluky, the pick six, which is dumb. The touchdown to Tyreek Hill was definitely fluky. The big play by Dickerson was frustrating, and we're up by 3 points with a lot of game left to be played as Champ Bailey gets the interception, Bailey with a lane, and Bailey with the pick six. And now all of a sudden, here we are making moves. You know, this guy kind of left us hanging for a bit too long. Like, he could have really put us down in the dumps, but that one interception when he threw it to Seahorn, and you know, the fact that his offense isn't working besides a couple of flukes is really starting to haunt him now, and he's really got to push downfield. He's feeling the pressure, and pressure bust pipes. Minkah Fitzpatrick with the interception. Minkah taking the ball to the 27-yard line. It feels good to be using Minkah Fitzpatrick in Madden once again after we traded him away in the CFM. Unfortunately, you know, I'm trying to pass this ball a little bit too much. With the way this guy's playing coverage defense, I should just be running with Lamar. But I really want to try to get these guys involved. Get Megatron involved. Get Amari involved. Almost to our detriment here as Lamar Jackson trying to buy whatever time he possibly can to throw an absolute laser on a rope to Michael Thomas. Whoa! That was a bit glitchy right there. I meant to throw it to Calvin Johnson. He got wide open, so same play, same defense, different result as we actually throw it to the right guy. We actually don't get the touchdown here. It's going to be 3rd down and goal at the 1. Big play, and Lamar Jackson When there's a big moment, he shines. Lamar in the end zone on the QB keeper. And oh, wow, it's an earthquake. It's an avalanche right now for these Houston Texans because we are running away with this one. Even if my opponent gets downfield for a touchdown, time is starting to be against his side after the way we've completely taken this game over in the third quarter. Remember, we started the third quarter down by 4 points. So, yeah, we've definitely taken this one over. 2nd down and 7. This guy trying to do whatever he can, and might as well go to Dickerson because that worked out pretty well earlier. Ooh, Dickerson might have been able to bust off a better run if he didn't cut that so far. Nonetheless, here he is starting the 4th quarter, just feeding Dickerson right now. Dickerson and Hill, those are his 2 superstars along Mahomes. See what they can do for you. See if they can get a big play here. 2nd down and 6. That is... oh, nearly a complete dime to Dallas Clark, but unfortunately for him, Clark doesn't make the catch. 3rd down. Whoa, Dickerson not going to get that one. That was a dicey play, to say the least, on the angle route. Now 4th down, game pretty much on the line here. Going for it is Mahomes. 3 on a route yet again. Oh, Luke Kuechly one more time on 4th down, shutting a drive down and ending the game. Luke Kuechly says, do not put your hands in the cookie jar because you will not get away with it. So we get a real win with the 96 overall team, and that means it's time to go to the MVP, Lamar Jackson. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time with MVP 98 overall Lamar Jackson in the building. The man we've been working so hard to get since day one is about to be on our squad.